My subscribers is going up. We finally got over 700 subscribers, man. It's amazing. I appreciate every last one of you guys who subscribe and are tuned in for everything that I'm feeding the YouTube universe. You know, from the music to the podcast, to the blogging, to the street fashion, streetwear, urban gear, HOODSTAR world, and the whole nine. Well, look, this is Respect the Game, the podcast, episode 181. And I'm going on my morning walk to get some exercise and to get my mind right. So I just wanted to come in here and talk to you guys a little bit. You know, whatever pops up in my head, or if you guys come in the comments or in the live chat, you know, you can ask me anything you want to talk about, anything you're going through, good, bad, or ugly. I'm here. I'm here for my peoples, man. Well, look, we know everything that's going on around the United States, within our communities, within the culture, with the gun violence and the drug abuse and the alcohol abuse and the prostitution and the sex game, really, right? 'Cause the media have fed it all to our kids and programmed our kids and made them believe that that's the way. They put the stripper rappers in the forefront, and give them fame to misdirect the rest of our youngins. They believe that it's okay. Now you look at it, all the young girls today are all acting the same. Ratchet, and like strippers, and disrespectful, and like it's basically the prostitution culture. This era is the prostitution culture and the murder culture, the dysfunctional. Okay, well, we can call names and do the blame game all day. But who's responsible for this? We could blame the government. We could blame the music industry. We could blame social media. We could put the blame on the entire world, right? We got to question the parents. We got to question the parents and how they raise their children, and do they protect their children from that. Now, I'm going to open up a little bit. That thing has come to my front door and has infiltrated my family, my children. You know, a couple of them. Not all your children are going to, be born and be perfect, right? So we have to deal with how society feeds them and molds them, and then now here they are, acting a fool just like how society programmed them to be. And then as a parent, well, I got incarcerated, so I was gone for 10 years. So my guidance and my leadership and my dad badge was on vacation. Not vacation, but I was gone. So I left my babies exposed to the world, you know. So yeah, there's guilt on my part too. So that's why when I speak on things that I've experienced or that's happening to me personally, and I want to share with you guys, whether the good I've done in my lifetime, the evil, the bad, the ugly, all of that, man. But I believe that I've done more good than bad in the ugly part. And then I was sitting there talking to my kids this past weekend, and I was asking them about where they're getting all this information from concerning homosexuality. And they know all these terms and different lingos that the kids are using. The binary, non-binary, there was other couple of terms. And I was like, what? Is this what the school system is teaching our children in school? They're forcing that on our babies, man. Now you got kids that are confused. My son said, I'm confused. Because in school, they keep saying that. Because in school, they keep pushing that shit on the kids, man. I don't get down like that. I don't support none of that shit. If that's what you want to do, when you become an adult, After you're 18 years old, then that's your life. That's between you and your Lord. But don't push that on the kids while they're little kids. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14-year-old, and program them to be gay. And the whole agenda behind it is to stop us from creating. They want black and Latinos to be gay, the men and the women, so we don't get together and have sex and create and get married and raise families accordingly to how God structured it to be. This shit is retarded, bro. So I told my family, and I'm not accepting that. I'm not accepting that shit from nobody, man. I don't give a fuck who it is, bro. So when I'm dead and gone, if you have a question concerning it, come look at this video, because I'm going to leave it on my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? I don't get down, and I don't support none of that negativity, man. I don't support the stripper life. I don't support the drug dealer life. I don't support the gang banging life. I don't support the homosexual life. I don't support none of that devil worship and shit that they got going on in this country. No. And I tried my best and hard as I could to protect my two little ones. But they're being exposed to it at school. I should file a lawsuit against the fucking school system. Because that's a bunch of bullshit, bro. Then they're putting our children in harm's way because they're feeding them all that information, and now they're going to the internet and they're seeking it and looking to see what the hell they're talking about in school, and now they want to go try it. Now you put them in harm's way. They can go try it, go meet somebody that's older than them and can fucking kill them or kidnap them. It's weird, man. So, excuse me. Being that happened, and I'm not okay with that, I'm not accepting that shit. So I let him know. So he said, well, I'm not like that, Dad. I just didn't know. I was confused because this is what my son told him. He said, I was just confused because that's what the school keep telling us. That it's okay if we have feelings for another man or feelings for, whatever the fuck you feeling for. You know? I say, oh, that was lightning that hit that. That it should be just kept to, your privacy. That's your personal business. Why you got to blur it out to the public that you like dick and balls in your ass? That's stupid. If that's your preference, then that should be what you do in private. I don't get it, bro. Well, anyway, it did its purpose. The devil winning. The devil is most definitely winning in this country. The devil is winning. The devil is not a liar in America. The devil sits on his throne, with his crown on, and his chains on, and his watches on, and his flames on, and his guns with him, and his bullets ready. Yeah. I'm telling everybody that it's okay to be demonic. You can be demonic, bro. It's okay. There's no God. That's all fake news. There's no such thing as of God or nothing. It's all scientifically was made. Earth was just produced itself by the Big Bang Theory. And then there was monkeys, and then there were humans. No, there were dinosaurs, then monkeys, then humans. Really? This society is crazy, bro. And it's the agenda. The people that own all these platforms, social media, even this platform right here, YouTube. And now they're starting to regulate and push forward what they want you to feed the universe. You can't even have freedom of expression now. Like YouTube, I own an indie label, and I distribute music to the platforms. Oh my God, green hair. Apple Music, Spotify, podcasts, all that shit. Stop copyrighting me, man. So I'm playing somebody's music. No, I'm playing Quarkstar's music. Quarkstar is my artist. I'm his distributor, his publisher, his management, everything. So, that was a little sidebar for YouTube. Come on, YouTube. We gotta get this information to the world, man. Let my shit get in the algorithm already. I should have been there already, got all these cornballs speaking on stuff that they ain't never experienced, and you make them go viral every damn day. Now, if I push their agenda, I'd have had 1 million subscribers already. If I agree what they got going on, I would have been a millionaire already. But I choose to go this road, one step at a time. But I'm doing it the right way. I'm gonna tell you, no, it's not okay. That ain't it. What y'all got going on today during these times, what y'all doing outside, and what y'all doing in public, and how you treating your family, how you treating your friends, how you treating your whole community, your hood, that ain't it. That right there, definitely not it. Shooting and killing each other like we in Baghdad, in Afghanistan, or in Iraq. And this is even sad to say that, because that shouldn't be going on over there either, but it's evilness and greed. Humans are so greedy. Damn. I'm not greedy. That's why people that I meet in the industry, and they come at me, I say, listen, bro, I tell them straight up, I don't play these industry games, and I'm not greedy, bro. What do you specialize in? Well, I need that to promote my artist and my label and my brand. And everything I do, the podcast, the radio station, the mixtapes, everything that I do on the daily, I need that. Bananas, bro. The people in all of my comments and my TikTok, because on TikTok, that community is real heavy on TikTok. So as soon as you speak on it, they want to start reporting your page and start hating on your page. And then the people who own these platforms, they agree with them. So they don't believe in that either. So they're part of the agenda. They want everybody to be dysfunctional. Anybody that's God-fearing or have any type of normalcy to their life, they shadow ban the account. They shadow ban your account, and then your account, you're not reaching the masses. You got to actually pay Facebook ads for reach. And that's what I've been doing. I've been paying TikTok ads and Facebook ads. But they work because my followers going on, my subscribers went all the way up, and my fucking HOODSTAR's page is going all the way up. So we're gonna pushing them. We're gonna keep pushing them forward. And and he's an artist, and I always talk to him and give him ideas, and he goes back and he's dope, bro. He makes songs. Like I told him to go forward and focus on making songs for the ladies, because making songs for them dudes ain't gonna get you rich, bro. It'll make you cool with them. Oh, she talking about us. But them niggas ain't gonna give you no bail money. They're not gonna give your mom no funeral money, no flower money. They ain't gonna take care of your kids. They're not gonna send you no fucking mail. You ain't gonna get no money on your books. So why focus on that? Just make songs for what's gonna monetize your blessing. God gave you a blessing, use it. Don't abuse it. Like I use my blessing every day, my voice. I speak to the world every day. If one person hears it, then I'm blessed. That one person hears what I'm talking about and uses it to his life and his perspective, to always stay 10 toes down. And not only just on no gang or no street shit. 10 toes down mean whatever your foundation is that your parents taught you as you were growing up, now that's your foundation. Now, as a teen and then as a young adult and then going into adulthood, you have to build on it, whatever that foundation, and stand on it. Then when you have children, you teach your children what your parents taught you. Well, that's what I do. I teach my kids about how my mom raised me and how she disciplined me and how she stayed firm to her core values. And every time I came home with some dumbass shit, or I got locked up for trying to be in the streets, she was disappointed, of course, and she was tough love, man. But she was still loving, and gave you like, yo, I told you can't do that. You got to do this. If you do that, that's what happens. It leads to that. You get locked up, dummy. Right? Come on now. So I put a hole in you. So that's where I'm at with it, bro. So my son went back to live with his mom. It hurt. But I had to do that. I can't have that energy around me. I taught him everything. He's a young man now. I taught him everything since he was a baby. And he chose to let the world direct him on what the fuck he got going on. And we don't do that over here. So if he don't want to comply and go according to the plan and what daddy's building, then I send him to his mom. You know? That's where he want to be at. So that's where he's at. So they came up for vacation with my mom and she brought him up. She got all of my business and brought him up here anyway. But it was good. I got to talk to him, and now he's going back to Florida, then he's going to Oklahoma. So it is what it is, man. But when he grows up and he sees this video on YouTube, then he'll have understanding what the hell I was talking about the whole time. Because I guess he wants to learn the world the hard way. Because this system and this agenda, they're programming our kids. When they get, by the time they get to the age of 14 to 16, their mindsets are already programmed for separatism. So they're teaching the kids in school of separatism away from their authority figure, whoever that may be, their parents, aunts, whoever has them, authority over them. They rebel against it, and they want separatism. They want to hurry up and run away and move on from their parents. That's why you see a lot of missing kids reports. It's not that they're getting snatched up, they're running away. They're running away. They're being lured out their homes, and they're running away. Somebody's telling them, yo, you gonna get this money, or whatever. Fuck your dad, that old dude, whatever the fuck he talking about, man. And that's what they're doing. So I pray, I walk, I work out every day, drink water, and I pray to God just protect all mine from that. And then may he soften their hearts and open their minds to let all that shit that's in their memory bank from my tone and my voice and me teaching them for years, that they use that shit as adults. And then parents, you gotta stay firm. We are not your friend, man. That's why I tell my kids, I am not your friend. I'm not your friend. I am your parent, your dad. You only get one dad and one mom. Your dad and your mom can marry 20 times. She can marry somebody different, have 20 kids. And guess what? I'm still your dad. Because you came out my balls. I holler at your mom, yo, what's up, shorty? What it is? You got fat ass. What's up? Come here, yo. What's your name? Where you from? What's happening? I'm saying, what? All right, what's your phone number? I'm going to call you. And then you ended up here. So I don't owe you anything. Parents don't owe their children anything. Parents who laid down and had sex, made love, however you want to say it, and had kids have this mentality because society is teaching them that the parents owe them. I don't owe you a damn thing. We don't owe you nothing. We gave you life. With God's blessing, and he blew the spirit in your carcass. But I gave you the carcass when I busted your mom's gas. When I busted your mom's ass and she got pregnant, and that DNA and that flesh and that blood around those bones, and then the Lord sent his and blow into your carcass, your body, and gave you spirit, gave you life. You owe me. The kids owe the parents. The parents raise the kids grow up as adults. Y'all not, stop being entitled, like you so entitled to, like somebody owe you something. Don't nobody owe you a motherfucking thing, man. You're supposed to go out to the world and say, all right, my mom taught me this, and my dad taught me this, and I did that. And okay, now I put it together. Whatever your goal is. And then start winning. Because there's no way in hell that if you're young, living in the United States, and you got a smartphone, and you got a car, and you can read, and you can write, and you can create whatever image it is you want to create, and perception, how you want the world to view you, then that's what you got to go do, execute it. Go get it. There's so much money. There's so much positive money. in the world today. You know, everything else has to be negative and scamming and selling drugs and prostituting and robbing and killing. You know, that's the devil's playground. So if you choose to play in the devil's playground, then yeah, that's your choice. But don't come blaming your parents. Don't come acting like your parents are entitled to do anything for you. You got to get it. And I didn't learn that until I was in my 30s, really, because my mom spoiled me the whole time. Whenever I had any little hiccup, any little thing, little situation, I'd be like, Mom, and boom, okay, come by the shop. I'll give you a little bit of chanchito, give you a little bit of change. So when I got in my 30s, she said, oh, no. Oh, hell no. You stop calling me asking for money. What the hell? You supposed to be giving me money. I'm your mom. You supposed to take care of your mom. What the fuck? I ain't supposed to take care of you, and she's right. She is absolutely right. So that's what I wanted to talk about this morning. Just get that off my chest. I feel better already because I have come to an understanding. Like yesterday when I went to go say bye to my son, I wanted to keep him because I can keep him because I still have custody of him legally. But you know what? I'm not gonna fight that energy, bro. That energy it fucks up my energy, and it stops my creativity, and it stops my everyday normal functioning. What I had going on, what I got going on, you know? So it is what it is, man. It's life. But protect whoever you got around you, man. Let the kids know that's the agenda. So that when they hear it in school, they don't take it for face value. They know that it's just white folks telling black kids and Latino kids to be homosexuals and stop making kids. Because they're so worried about being the majority. They're already the majority. America's 88% Hispanic. Get over it. Now let's just live amongst each other in peace and harmony, and let's live a long, good American dream life, man. That's what I was having this conversation with my mom and my step-pop last night. That my mom, especially, she's brainwashed with CNN and the news every day and the Democrats and what they're saying. I've never been a real heavy politician, but when I was able to start voting again, because I never voted in my life, but when I came home from prison and then when I finished my parole, they let me. They said y'all can vote again, so I registered. I felt good. Oh, shit, I can vote. Oh shit, I vote. Oh man, I need to vote. In fact, my first time I voted was Obama's second term. That's when I got out, 2012, and I was able to vote. And I voted for Obama, and I voted for Democrats. 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. And now here we are in 22. Well, guess what? I won't be voting Democrat ever again. I won't ever vote for them again. Because now I get it. I get the agenda, that they kept pushing the agenda. They were saying that the previous guy that was in charge, they kept saying that he was racist and that he don't like Mexicans and he don't like black people and he don't like Latinos and he don't like... Well, that's what y'all say. But numbers don't lie. That's one thing in life, man, that somebody could feed you a whole story and tell you this and tell you that and tell you this, how great they are and how great they were. And then you go and Google the numbers. The numbers. That's what matters, is the numbers. And I could have swore I was eating steak, shrimp, going out, taking my kids out, going on vacation, going to Florida, doing what I want, went to Atlanta a couple times, got cars, got a house, winning. Now here come this old dude, the Democrats, and they only been in office like what, a year and a half, almost 2 years? November be 2 years, right? Gas $5 a gallon. A loaf of bread is $4. Milk is $5.29. Eggs is $4.30. A rack of chicken wings, 16 chicken wings, was $23. And he said if you black and you don't vote for Democrats, then you're not black. But he still hasn't signed an executive order to protect black and brown people from hate crimes. He still hasn't signed an executive order to give every black and brown person in America reparations. But they just gave it to the Afghanistanians. They gave them all that come to America $250,000 to come here, to live. Then they just gave the Ukrainians that are coming to the United States, they're giving them each $150,000 to come start a new life in America. And here it is, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years, almost 500 years, and we're still talking about the same shit. We're still doing the same shit. See, I have an understanding of why our community is the way it is and the state that it's in, right? Because in America, the black and Latino community is like Africa, the continent Africa is to the world. Get it? I'm gonna break it down for you. In America, urban America is like Africa is to the world, meaning that the superpowers in the world would not be superpowers if it wasn't for all the minerals and the blessings that God has given the continent of Africa. The oil, the gold, the diamonds, the top line silks and clothing. Everything about it is just the best of the best in the world. So United States, China, Canada, UK, Russia, Britain, they all go to Africa and they all secure what they need to take it to their country, to feed their country and to make their country do what it does today. Well, that's the same mindset. Because the people that are in control, that's what they said, we have to do this for us to live. You could go look it up on YouTube. They had an elite meeting with the Rothschilds. And he spoke on it and asked him about it. Like, why are you guys doing it? He said, imagine if we don't do that. If they don't go to Africa and take what they take, and then we'll be the third world countries. We won't have asphalt roads. We won't have electricity running lines and light posts and cars and Wawas and 7-Elevens and Amazons and all the shit that we got going on in America. So in America, black and brown people feed the American system, the generational wealth. The people who you see living in the suburb with the big old homes and going to the Hamptons and going to Miami and living in Beverly Hills and the Valley and all the white people that's living that lifestyle is all off the backs of black and brown people from pain and suffering. What do you mean? Well, look how they got it, how they got it programmed, the hood, how they built it. They built low income, but back in the 60s was high-rise projects. So now they switched to now 2022, where they're making little modular condominium or whatever you want to call it, complexes. Then they put in a Chinese store there, a liquor store, and a dollar store, and a Walmart down the street, and you can order Amazon. There's liquor stores, there's plenty of drugs that they dump in the community every year, and plenty of guns. I posted last week about the crates that they're dumping in our cities in urban America that are full of guns. This is how all the kids got guns in their hand. Now you got 11-year-olds walking around with a $1,500 gun with a scope. You know what I'm saying? So the shit is real. I hope this dog don't come out on me, because if this dog come out on me today, I'm gonna stab the shit out of him, bro. And I'm gonna beat him with my stick. I ain't playing. I told this lady about her dog last time. The fuck? Let her come out on me. I dare and try to come fucking bite me. I'm gonna have it right on live too. I'm gonna show it. I'm gonna set my phone down. I'm gonna fucking carve him up. I ain't playing with this fucking lady. Yeah. The lady over there, she got pit bull. He mean as hell. He came out on me the other day. I was not happy, bro. Word up. But anyway, like I was saying, you see my tone went down. I had to lower the value. But anyway, yeah, so that's what's going on. So with us, like when I got locked up, okay, so I was selling drugs. Then they started investigating on me. So the cops that are investigating on me, they're all on salary, so they're getting paid off the rip for taking my case. Then when they arrest me and lock me up, put me in the county gets paid $33,000 from the time I'm processed into intake. Then you go to court, the prosecutor's paid, the COs who's taking you back and forth is paid, the judge is paid, the lawyers is paid, the prosecutors, then they convict you, they send you to prison. But while you're in the county people are getting paid. They all got jobs, and they're all homeowners, and they're all taxpayers, right? Predominantly all white in that field, in law enforcement, judgment shit, prosecutors. They're predominantly all white Americans. It is what it is, but it's facts. Let's stop sugarcoating what the fuck going on, bro. We already know what's going on. So then when you go down prison, that's another $38,000 every year they get for however long your sentence is. And then the food, the clothing, everything there, somebody's earning money off of it. So that's generational wealth. That's why they built so many private prisons all over the United States. We are the ones in them. 90% of the people that are locked up today in America are black and Latinos. That's a lot, bro. There's over 2.3 million human beings incarcerated right now in the United States. The most in the world. We got more humans locked up than any other country around the world, because it's programmed to be like that. This is how they can drive their Mercedes Benz. This is how they can go on family vacations. This is how they fucking living the way they living. Look at the stores they put in our communities. Save a Lot, Dollar Store, and what's the other one? Aldi's. And that's all processed food that has plastics in it. So what that's doing, we're eating it and we're getting sick. We're getting diabetes, cholesterol, hypertension, cancer. And then now there's a new one. Now there's a thing they call sudden death syndrome, where people just falling out dead. Just out of nowhere, just start feeling bad, and then boom, like that's, you know, they dead. Like, well, damn, he just had all his blood work done. It said he was good. His A1C was in order. His A1Cs is down. His levels are good. His blood pressure is good. I test all his blood. His colon was good. I tested his prostate numbers was great. Everything about it. His liver count is good. His pancreas is good. All right, but how'd he die, sir? Hey, sudden death syndrome. Shut the fuck up. That's what it was. put it on the fucking paper, death certificate. Like, oh my God. Like somebody just passed like that, somebody that was doing what I do on social media, promoting indie artists and doing showcases and all that. She just died last week, man. I think it was Thursday. Sad, man. So rest in peace to Novi Records from Philadelphia, Delaware, Chester. She was all around, man. She in fact, the last time I talked to her, she wanted to book me to host a show in Baltimore. That's wild, right? So this is why you see me out here walking, exercising every day. So I gotta get my shit together. Cause when I hurt my back, bro, like that shit made me idle for like, fuck, man, almost like it happened in 2019. I'm still fucked up behind that, man. You know, thank God I'm able to walk, but it fucking hurts. My lower back. So yeah, so that's what it is, man. So we just gotta be mindful what this society is feeding us. Even as us as adults too, you know, grown-ups, seniors, everybody, bro. If you get caught up on that shit, what they feeding you, then you're gonna be locked up too or dead. Or in somebody's hotel, drugged up and made into a sex slave. And that ain't just for women, that's men too. Because they're snatching up young men also. Grown-ass men are disappearing. A lot of it is dealing with organs. They're stealing the organs off of humans and selling them in the dark web, you know. Because the Europeans, they got money and they're the ones paying for it. And they really believe that we don't know. That the world don't know what's going on. That we don't know what the hell is happening. That's why I don't understand how we got all these guys with guns, 30 round clips, 50 round clips, and they doing all the shooting and killing their own people, their own reflection. Black and brown people shooting at each other like we're in war back in Iraq some fucking way. Save your bullets. Take that energy and point that energy at the people who's oppressing us. And let's stand up and let's change shit, bro. Let's not kill each other. Let's work together. Let's do business together. You know how we're gonna change our circumstances in America? You know how? We're gonna change our circumstances in America with our money. Money talk, you know what I mean? Money talk, bro. And bullshit walks. Money talk and bullshit walks, bro. And we're feeding right into it. Our kids, man, they're lost souls, man. They got our babies. They got them. The ones that are between 11 and 18 years old right now, right today, July 21st, 2022. Our young men and women are programmed and brainwashed for self-destruction and self-genocide. And they make them think that it's cool, too. Make them feel good about it. So that's the only way we're going to overcome. When I say overcome without money, that means that don't go out of your community to buy nothing. That's pretty much it. Whoever's in the community that's an entrepreneur, whatever they're selling, buy it from them. And stay firm to it. Because they brainwash our culture with these European brands. All those brands, that's people's last names. And you're making their last name a legacy in the world for a brand. And then for the people that's buying it, because it was our people buying this shit. For the people buying it, it's our people buying it and making them wealthy. Making them wealthy as fuck, bro. They got yachts. They live over there, way over there. Like, you know what I mean? Rich as hell. Their kids going to Ivy League schools and the top colleges in the world. They become scientists and doctors and all that. You think that's by accident? That's not by accident, bro. They've been programmed to do so. And then when you speak up on it, and then right away they want to make you a target. Oh, this guy wants to go against the fucking program. I already let it be known. I already told my family, as soon as my bank account say 7 figures, I'm moving out this country. I'm moving somewhere else where it's peaceful and there's tranquility, man. This shit you guys got going on in America is fucking out of control. They might as well call America the Devilka, the Shaitanica, the Demonica. Oh, there you go. That's what we're gonna call it. I'm gonna make that shit a t-shirt. Demonica. Evil. And he said, A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim, bismillahir rahmanir rahim. He said, oh God, protect us from the shaitan, the devil himself. Well, he's a liar and a loser. He will never win. Look at these idiots. They dump this stuff in here in the wood. Humans are retarded, bro. That's paint. Like, you can't take this shit home and throw it in the trash can. That's weird to me, bro. If you got something to drink in your car, you got something to eat, and you're done, just ball it up and then put it in the back, and then when you get home, put it in the trash can. Why you got to throw the shit out the window? It's crazy, bro. There's a beautiful area where I live at now, right? You can hear the birds. But you got people that live here that throwing their trash out the window, taking this for granted. Taking the blessing of life and the environment that you're living in for granted. Bless me. Alhamdulillah. John Mukula. All right? So that's all I want to talk to you about real brief, man, about, when you have kids, it's like playing the lottery, man. They grow up, you just pray and ask God, please don't let them go that way. Please don't let them do that. Please don't let them go to jail. Please don't let them get killed. Please don't let them do that. And do what's according to what God prescribed for us. He said, meet, engage, marry, create. 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 All right? So I'm Ali, HOODSTAR365, and this has been Respect the Game, the podcast, episode 181. Right now on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all podcast platforms. Go support the merch. Let's do business about the merch. I'm going to stop saying support. Come on, guys, let's do business. Rock the merch. HOODSTAR World. More for us, less for them, man. Stay 10 toes down to us. More for us, less for them. It's HOODSTAR. Peace.